Hey, my loves. So, this is going to be a nice short reading. Let's see what messages we get for the collective, please. Divine Angel Spirit Guides. Okay. So, there's something that you're feeling very proud of. Okay. This is in regards to something that you have attained for yourself. And if you're not feeling this yet, this is an energy that is maturing. So, this could be happening over like the next few days, weeks. But there's something that's basically ripening for you. So something that you've already put the work into, something that you've already, it's like you're just waiting for the results now. Wow. Okay. So we've got the Hierophant, we've got the Lover's card. So we've got some powerful energies here. There could be a very powerful or strong commitment as well. So there could be a specific area of your life that's going to start standing out to you if it hasn't already, or it might just start standing out to others. For some of you guys, it could be your money. For others of you guys, it could be your relationship. For others of you guys, it could be a position that you're in at work. For others of you guys, it could be your clothes. For others, it may be something to do with like places that you go to or places that you've been to. Some of you guys could be well traveled or well experienced, or it could even be wisdom that you have that will stand out, or it could be your ethics, it could be what you stand for, it could be your stance in something, if you've been committed to a stance for a very long time. If you, there's something that you honor, okay, within yourself that's going to stand out, and it's ripening certain areas within your life. Okay, you're going to feel very proud of yourself because of this, but also it is going to stand out and it's going to resonate with other people as well. Like, for instance, for some of you guys, you could be writing a book, or you could be doing a blog, or you could be, there's some sort of like project energy here. It could even be like construction or something to do with maths, or something to do with, now I'm seeing astrology, but then I'm also getting something like landscape-ish potentially. It could be anything, but the point is that there's definitely something here that is established, and it's only taken shape. It's something is taking shape, not just something, but several aspects of your world are taking shape. And it's because you've been holding this position, or you've been holding this form, you've been holding this energy, you've been committed to an energy, to a vibration, to a stance, to yourself. I feel like you've been committed to the divine within yourself. You guys are honoring the divine within yourself. And that energy is very, very powerful. Okay, you may feel powerful enough to kind of embark on new adventures, to go new places, to seek new ideas, to explore. There's a lot of things that you could be excited to do, a lot of places you could want to go. These things, these could be things that you feel very, maybe you're waiting for the right time to invest your money and some of these things. There could be someone or some people you'd like to um, go somewhere with. But I also see as well, you guys could be very committed to your boundaries, or you may feel like you could come across as being stubborn at times. But I feel like you're being stubborn in the right area, or if you feel like you're being a bit too stubborn for too long on something that you're like, okay, I can kind of pull back there. I feel like you're able to do this, right? There's some sort of you feeling proud of yourself because you know what you're able to do. Okay, it's like you see the you see the divine power working through you, resonating in you. Okay, it's almost like walking walking somewhere or standing wherever you are and just knowing who you are, knowing what you represent, knowing what you can do, knowing what you can achieve, knowing your potential. I feel like for some of you guys, you're really creating a picture for yourself. For some of you guys as well, there's some sort of like puzzle piece thing. I'm kind of seeing scandal vibes. I'm really getting scandal. Okay, I used to love that show. Um, but it's giving me um like when they are like the gladiators. Yes, this nine of wands. This is gladiator energy. But I'm looking at the Hierophant, and it looks like it's giving me now a computer screen system, right? Or like posters up on the wall trying to kind of crack a code, or trying to figure something out. Okay, like a treasure hunt or a treasure chest, or but trying to put the pieces together. There's something that you could be trying to put the pieces together. You might feel like the pieces have come together. Okay, this might give you a feeling of like victory. I also see as well that where I was talking about that whole stubborn energy before, because I didn't finish what I was saying now, where you are being stubborn in the right areas, you may feel like there are certain, I feel like you've gained a lot of wisdom and you're aware of certain energies that you have to not necessarily leave behind, but know when to entertain or acknowledge it. Because energy is energy, right? So every energy has its purpose. And I'm kind of getting this here with this card. I'm looking at it's giving me very multi-purpose usage and activity, and I'm really just kind of seeing the universe and all these different like sparks of energy and how they all just paint a bigger picture. And I feel like I'm just getting a bigger download right now, but there's a message here about you just knowing when to acknowledge something, when not to, what's good energy to get caught up in. Because it's almost like as well, imagine going to space, right? There's certain energies in space you do not want to with, right? Because like you just don't, like for instance, you don't want to get caught slipping near a black hole because like it's over, right? And God knows what else. Um, like you don't want to be caught in front of a meteoroid like coming straight at you. But there's certain forces and there's certain energies that exist, but you still wouldn't go towards it. Does that make sense? But yeah. So there's something about acceptance of like energies that just are, and really kind of finding your space or your place in the divine picture. It's almost like you could be really understanding maybe what energy, like what you represent. I feel like you could be really remember I said in the beginning, it's like you having a gnosis of like know thyself, knowing who you are, what you represent. But you could have been really exploring that a bit more, and then feeling proud with the knowledge you've even rediscovered about yourself. You could have went and started doing things that you enjoy, and you're like, yeah, like this is me, like this is me in my element, like boom, this is me in my power, like yeah, this is me fully charged, spiritually charged, all of that. Right? So I feel like you could have been um yeah, really having that proud moment with rediscovering yourself. And I feel like there's a lot of things that you could be excited to embark on. I feel like you're very focused right now, you're very disciplined, you're very excited, but you're also very poised. There's also a sense of knowing when to take action, knowing when to be still. Okay, you could be very tuned into your senses, you could be feeling very heightened. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Oh wow, I'm also getting an energy as well where you could be, you know, when I said you're very disciplined, it's like if there's any like sort of negative, well, I don't want to say negative, I'll use a better word. Uh Something that could be, I'd say a temptation, but I don't want to say it's a temptation because it doesn't even seem like it's tempting you at all. It's something that would probably seem like it would be tempting to maybe someone else or others, but I feel like you and like whoever else is holding this energy, there's a good 5 energies here, but this could just be, you know, your energy just kind of sliced and diced into multi-dimensional fragments, right? But it could also represent a series of events for you, but nonetheless, it looks like there's something that would represent temptation that is not tempting to you at all. And you may feel, I'm getting a sense where there's something that you feel like is easy in that sense for you. It's like you may feel like you've passed some sort of a test, but you may feel like that part of it is easy because it's like, yeah, it's, I'm hearing I got this. There might be something where you feel like, yeah, like I can do this, like I can do this, or there's a specific quest yet to go on, and you're like, yeah, this I could do that particular quest. You know, I'd be good at that. That suits my skills. Um, so there was some sort of part in your process or your journey where it was like, yeah, this bit's easy. I got that, right? Um, for those of you guys, if you're in a relationship, there could be something here where there could be a strong sense of commitment here, and I feel like you and your person could be very what's the word, there could be something that the divine has sort of put a stamp on, or approved or confirmed here, but it's something, I feel like there's some sort of mutual discovery and accumulation and test, right? And it could be several different things for each of you guys because you're all going to have different experiences and scenarios. And for others of you guys, if it's not a relationship, this test could also have come in the form, for you, in the form of like different areas of your life, right? Like at work, your finances, how you handle your finances, how you deal with your responsibilities, you know, other things, but I'm going to get to that in a second. Um, yeah, but there's something, I feel like whatever the test was for each of you guys, whatever area of your life, it was something that felt like, yeah, this part is easy, right? Um, so you may feel like, boom, as soon as you did that, it was like a trine was formed, and everything come together. I don't know if I'm using the right word there. That word just came to mind. But like a line, I meant to say, was formed, like the last line of the star to form the star. and then a star was formed. So there could have been a lot of pressure prior to this, getting that like pressure makes diamonds and like that star forming. But anyways, if you are in a strong commitment, there could have been something for you and your person that felt mutually easy. Okay, it could have been something to do with like not feeling, oh yeah, not feeling a sense of um it could be temptation with some sort of discipline to do with whether it's the obvious sense of temptation, where it could be other people, but not just that. It could actually even be like temptation to do with traits or tactics or energies that you could be committed to honoring, or things that you are committed to honoring, or um, it's like commitments that you've made to each other. It's that, and that could be very, very different and specific to your individual relationships. So there's something about something there that could have felt easy, where it's like, at this point, or based on how you feel, or just based on like what you know to be. But I feel like it's more, there's a lot more to all of this than that, but I'm just speaking on the surface line. Um, wow, look at all this energy though. But it's like based on this, there could have been something for you and your person that was it was very easy to pass a test, because yeah, it's like you could have mutually wanted the same thing, so you wasn't even tempted to go in a different route. Yes, okay, got the message. Okay, thank you, Divine. I was trying to get there. Lovely. Now, for those of you guys where it's something to do with like your test was in the area of like responsibility or your money or your work, I feel like if you're in a certain position, or if there's some sort of responsibility that you feel like you have, that could be in any area of your life, then there could have been something about you being committed to that. And I feel like you may have felt like something was going to be easy for you, and you may have, um, as a result, you may have felt that there was a good result. And I do see that all of this energy is accumulating for you. It's like the universe is like tallying it up and like adding it up, adding it up, adding it up, and then it's like gonna equal it, and then it's going to combine in the form of some sort of physical manifestation, or you accumulating something for yourself. So for some of you guys, um, if you're doing the divine's work here, okay, there's a lot of things that are ripening and maturing for you. It's like nature, all the seeds that you're planting and watering, right? You're seeing your seeds mature and ripen. You'll see your fruits are not getting spoiled, okay? Your fruits are just there ripening. You're not tempted to take it before it's ripe. You're letting nature do its thing. Okay, you trust in the divine process, feeling good about the process. All of you guys that resonate with this message, because this message isn't going to be for everybody, but there's definitely something opening up for you. It's very powerful, actually. The divine has opened something up for you. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. That's why we have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups here. This is the start of something that's opened up for you that is going to feel divine. You're going to know it was from the divine. You're going to know it was sent from the divine. It's going to be something that you feel like you want to invest in. You're going to feel like you want to, right? And then the divine's going to continue to show you more of where that came from. It's going to point you in the direction of more of where that came from, because you're on a quest. You're seeking something. You're in search for something. There's something you could be wanting to accumulate for yourself. Okay, you could be seeing this as a quest or an adventure or something that's exciting for you. Okay, so keep that optimism. But the divine is basically going to be showing you, it's like literally, like I was saying earlier, doing like a treasure hunt or something like that, and looking for the clues and then getting closer and then having pieces of treasure. What's that show I was watching? It was a show. But I will move forward. Also, guys, if you are still watching the reading so far, please do hit that like button. It's much appreciated. Okay, so as I was saying, the divine is just going to be showing you signs of more of where that came from. Okay, there's something about a waterfall as well. Okay, because the show that I watched, they literally found one of their treasure chests in the water. And the divine is showing me this right now to help me give you this message, which is very interesting. But the water can symbolize love, it could symbolize authenticity. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I feel like the divine is telling you to just keep going with the flow, be open to your divine insights. I feel like you are open already. So just keep doing that because you're receptive to your higher wisdom at this time. Okay, this reading is not for someone that feels emotionally blocked at this time. Okay, or this is a proud, humble energy. Okay, this isn't, yeah, this is this is very specific. You will know because you will feel like something is opening up for you, something big, even if you can't fully see it yet and you don't know what it is, but you can just feel that, like, whoa, things are opening up, whoa, things are opening up, whoa, the door open, I'm stepping through, whoa, things are opening up. But there's like shifts, things happen in the energy. It's like things are accumulating, things are adding up, the universe is on it. I feel like the universe is going to start delegating gifts, like literally. It looks like a computer system, and it's like totaling it all up. And then, like, when you get to like a certain accumulation, it's like what's the word? After what you've inputted, you're outputting like these pentacles. So some sort of physical gifts or something tangible. If it's not a physical gift, it can also be an energetic or an emotional gift, but it's something that will be long lasting. So if it's an energetic or emotional gift, then it's something that will stay with you for a very long time. So it could be new positive memories that will last a long time. It could be a gesture that will be very valuable to you, or you know it could be the certain things as well that you might feel a sense of like reward or like trophy. So like, let's say at work, you go to work and you did something really good, you had a really good encounter with a client, right? And they may extend that appreciation to you. That exchange, or they might leave a really good review, for instance, and that could be very valuable, right? It's almost like a little trophy, but it's like something that was had a natural effect off of you doing something valuable, of you doing your work, this divine work, right? And this divine work is just you doing what you're meant to be doing, that's true to you living in your authenticity, being in your heart space, and really working and um, yeah, really, really working and creating from this space, right? Because whatever you create from this space, people will feel, people will resonate, people will benefit from. And it's like you're pouring back out into the universe as well. So the universe pours back into you. It's like this exchange. So, in general, guys, the point is keep up the good energy flow, keep up the enthusiasm, because you're going to start to see the things just appearing for you to kind of like opportunities appearing for you where you're going to have decisions where you're like, okay, I could kind of make it, I could kind of go for this opportunity that's opened up for me, okay, or that's come towards me. Um, but it's something that there'll be a clear sign that it's already right, it's right for you. It won't be like, oh, an opportunity where you feel like you need to force the door open. The door would already be open, it'll be ripe, and it's like, you know, uh, yeah, it's not even like, let's say if there was a glass and a cup there, it's not like it's just a glass and a cup. The cup would be poured out already, and it's like it'd be handed to you as if, you know, all you have to do is drink it if you want it, but if you don't want it, it's all good either way, you know. It's kind of like that sort of thing. And even if you don't have to feel like you may miss an opportunity because it looks like there'll be other opportunities, so there might be one that suits your fancy more than others. So naturally, um like let's say if it's like a new job, right, you might see like, whoa, like before I was looking and there was nothing there, and now there's like all these jobs that I'm interested in that would like level me up, right, or like get me to my goal. And then there might be like a one first job opportunity that comes, and then it's like, you might feel good about it, but maybe, you know, it's all good, but there's just some one thing that's just a bit missing. And then maybe you contemplate on it a bit too long and you feel like you missed it. The divine is reassuring you that you won't even have to worry about that, because even if you miss it, okay, there'll be more ripe opportunities that are aligned for you. And if you miss it, then it might have you, it was probably meant for you to miss it, because if you emotionally identify that something was probably missing where you didn't naturally feel like on it, ready to go right there and then maybe you wasn't ready to go right there and then, and maybe when the next one comes around, you will be ready and that one will feel right. Does that make sense? So everything kind of happens for a divine reason. So it's saying sometimes if you feel like, oh, you know, did I miss this or did I not go after that? Da, 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 da. Like, you are where you need to be. There is a bigger divine picture and things. I feel like those of you guys that have surrendered to the divine, at times when you're on autopilot and you're not really thinking so much about what you're doing, the divine, it's like you've kind of it's like you're open to the divine guiding you through your intuition. So you might just be doing things, um what's the word, not really putting much conscious awareness into it, but you're still kind of in place and doing the essentials, right? So it's like, yeah, as long as the divine and God, like, well, the divine God is your source, then your autopilot, you know, kind of, you can kind of sync that to your intuition, as opposed to, you know, something else like um, a, a, a pattern that's not beneficial, or some other um, not so good influence. Obviously, the divine would be the best. But the point is, um, yeah, there could be, you know, there'll be several things that will inspire and influence you along the way. And a lot of these things can be signs, or also energies, or vessels as well that have the divine energy coming flowing through it. So there'll be a lot of things that the divine will show you, people, places, and things, as signs and symbols to lead you to where you need to go for your desire. Okay, there's some sort of future ideal destination. I feel like there's a destination, there's some sort of destination. Yeah, look at that. As soon as I say that, somewhere you want to go, you're like, yo, yeah. The divine's like, yeah, I've opened this up for you so you can get to where you're going. So this is gorgeous. I feel like, and the divine opened this up for you because there's something about you may feel like you've really opened up your heart space, or maybe you just feel like you're really powered up from that space, or you're moving from that space, or you're really in alignment with it. But you're not just in alignment with it and you feel like, ugh, I'm just like in my feels. It's more like you're in your heart space, but you found the powerful uh you found the power in it, you've turned that power on within the heart space, and you're kind of using that as your to power you ahead. So lovely. Okay, gorgeous, guys. So again, um with that being said, yeah, just see, I don't know if you guys can hear that like motor running, but it's literally just looks like this chariot card. But yeah, I feel like there is a message as well where the divine is saying, go at a decent pace. Don't feel like you need to rush. There'll be times where you'll be moving faster, there'll be times where you'll be moving slower, and there'll be times where you're in between. Remember, we was talking about honoring the energies. The divine's also saying honoring the timing, honor the different times, honor the different paces, honor something about time zones as well. Okay, someone could contact you from a different time zone or something like that. I don't know, like 2 or 4 in the morning, something like that. Or 2 or 4 in the daytime. It could be like that on their side of the world. Something. Um, what is going on there? I thought, or if you don't have anyone in a different time zone coming up, that you may get connected with someone in a different time zone. This could be through work, or it could be a friend. This could be something coming up. It's like, this is the way I'm seeing this is so cool today. This is so cool. It's like I just see like the universe sending signals, and then it's like someone on the other side of the world dialing into your part of the world, and then you pick it up on this like antenna. But you may get an intuitive inkling that someone's going to reach out to you before they do. Or if it's you that's traveling somewhere or going somewhere to or going to see someone, you may get an intuitive inkling before you decide to do this. But it's like, yeah, I feel like you're really trusting your intuition, your inklings now. You may have felt successful having followed your intuition previously. So there's something about you feeling like more excited. Your faith might have strengthened. You might feel like you've got proof already that maybe that you accumulated something before, and that was proof for you, or there was could have been some other form of proof, but there's something where you feel like, okay, that's cemented for me, so the next thing that I'm going after will cement. And I feel like the way that you're going after this now, it's like it's way the energy that you're in versus your first time around, or the first thing that you embarked on before that cemented. It's completely different now. You feel like you're on the next level. You feel like you're powered up more, but it's because you've got something to back what you did prior. You've got like a proof point, so you don't feel like you're testing your faith. Now you feel like you're actually going on faith, like you're actually walking on faith, like you're walking on water, you know. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave that there. I really hope that was helpful. Don't forget to give this reading a like if you stay to the end, my loves. And remember, if you would like bonus readings for your signs, guys, don't forget to like the signs of your readings. That way it will prompt me to do some extra readings for your particular sign. Okay, loves, send in love, take care, and stay spiritually